He comes ready. Hi, I'm here at We Are Family Foundation at the Hammerstein Ballroom, New York, New York, with the man behind this whole organization, I feel. And I will learn a little more with Nile Rodgers. Hi, Nile. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you today.
Good to see you, Nile, again. Last time we saw you at the Hampton Film Festival, working with Sookwon Rockefeller on a movie called Striking a Chord.
Yeah, and the movie's doing great. The reviews are amazing. Actually, I mean, we knew the film was good, of course, from our point of view, but we're shocked at the way it's being received, which is off the charts.
You know, I would like to just, in this time right now, just take a second to let our audience know the serious nature of that film.
Well, basically, the serious nature of these kids are in Iraq in the middle of a war, but our concept is that we knew that music has the power to heal. It's certainly helped me throughout my life. And the concept of the film is we take a band that's not quite what they would call an A-level band, like what we traditionally call bar bands, the way I started out. And we send bar bands to what we would, I guess, would probably be considered the hottest spots or the hellholes of Iraq, and they entertain the troops. And what you see is the incredible healing power of music, the camaraderie that's formed because these people have been entertained by music. It actually breaks down barriers, and we get interviews on a much higher quality level than you would if it were a typical journalist. Sorry, no disrespect, but a journalist, or because there's a human bond.
Yeah, I hear you. No, it's all good. So let's now switch to We Are Family. And I know in that movie you had written some of the music, and We Are Family, which is a song.
Family. Yes, I wrote We Are Family.
Which was throughout the movie. And so now we're here at this wonderful event for this evening. What's going to happen here? What's the three dots?
Okay, so 3.dash basically is in the old days when the BBC used to sign off during World War II, Winston Churchill, he had the victory sign. The V sign has actually been transformed. It's now what we use as the peace sign, but still it's the letter V. Dot, dash, the way the BBC went off.
Are you an English dude?
No, I'm an American dude right from New York, but that's...
You were there, you caught the sound.
That's the letter V.
All right, I love it.
Well, see, the thing is that even when I was a kid, the BBC, they have many stations, and a lot of them would sign off still with that victory sign. So we adopted that sign. It's very convoluted and long, but we adopted that sign because the telegraph was the first form of communication that allowed a person to transmit a message farther than the eye can see or the ear could hear. So prior to that, you had to have the Pony Express or an actual flyer or even carrier pigeon, but you had to have physical contact. But with the telegraph, you can send it via wire, and then somebody would say, "This is what your buddy in Chicago said." So.
All right, it's all good. Actually, I personally own a copy of the first telegraph that was sent from America to overseas. And my thought always was that, hey, we're able to send that communications. How come we can't send water? And how come we can't send food to Africa? And how come we can't just build ourselves a big old bridge or underground something and get our act together and run this planet as brothers and as family, which is your mission as well as Good News is?
I'll say to you that I'm starting to feel very, very optimistic once again. I'm a New Yorker. I guess we're cynical by nature. I grew up very, very optimistic, very sort of like, boy, the world's going to be a beautiful place. Things have gotten so bad that it can only go upward from here. I formed this organization because 3 people I knew were in the very first plane that was crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. And a lot of people started to contact me from around the world and said, "Can you use your song, We Are Family, to jumpstart the healing process?" I thought it was a completely absurd idea, but somehow I got talked into it. I did it, and now, some 9 years later, we've built 17 schools around the world. We bring in children from all over the place. 70,000 videos. We've had a positive effect on more than 4 million people. Actually, you can see our new numbers now, almost 7 million. But, we've done a very good job.
How do people get involved with it?
Basically what we do, the easiest way, just come to our website. wearefamilyfoundation.org. wearefamilyfoundation.org. wearefamilyfoundation.org.
This is
3 times, like ... dash.
There's a music man.
Somewhere in there.
There you go.
Cheers. Pleasure.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Paul Sakis. I'm speaking with Jenny.
I am Jenny Stepanek. I'm Mattie Stepanek's mom. And I will be presenting the Mattie Stepanek Peacemaker Award to the Imam and the pastor tonight.
Okay, hi, this is Reverend Paul Slatkus. I'm an interfaith minister as well.
Oh, wonderful.
And what is this award?
This award recognizes somebody who, like Mattie, uses the gifts that they were given to spread a message of hope and peace. And the Imam and the pastor, in previous years, Maya Angelou, Quincy Jones, Paul Simon, Desmond Tutu, and Deepak Chopra have accepted the award. And this year, the Imam and the pastor took Mattie's books, Mattie's message back to Nigeria, and they have been teaching about Mattie's vision of a world of peace. And they said former gang members, Muslim gang members, Christian gang members, now call themselves Mattie's ambassadors of peace because they believe peace is possible. So we're here to celebrate that tonight with the award.
Tell me something about Mattie.
Mattie was my son. He was a 7-time New York Times best-selling author. He died just before his 14th birthday. He wants to be remembered as a poet, a peacemaker, and a philosopher who played, and he taught us about heart songs.
Okay, who's accompanying you here tonight?
I have Mattie's dog, Micah, who's was known as the Peace Puppy. He's now gotten older, so he's the Peace Dog. He comes to all the Just Peace summits and helps the teens just get to know it. He's an icebreaker. For Mattie, he was a chick magnet. You know, for me, he's a...
You heard it here.
That's what, it was Mattie's service dog, but Mattie really wanted him as a chick magnet. Now he just is my service dog.
What are these Just Peace events?
The Just Peace Summit is hosted by the Wuye Family Foundation that's hosting this gala tonight. And every year we bring 30 teens from every continent. So far we have dozens and dozens of countries represented. They come together, they study Mattie's message, they get inspiration and information, and then they get technology and tools and learn how to not just be peace seekers and peacemakers, but to be peace bringers. They create peace projects back in their countries. So far, more than 4 million people worldwide have been directly affected by the teens that we train at the Just Peace Summit.
Let me ask you this, just because we're a very good news broadcast, very involved with the peace movement, and I've been the host of the World Peace Day concert in Central Park since they declared a World Peace Day about 7 or so years ago.
Very good.
In September. Does this connect at all with that event?
Oh my gosh. If it doesn't, it needs to connect with that event.
It needs to, because that day is
Mattie's message is plainly stated. Hope is real, peace is possible, life is worthy. And I travel around, I help mentor the teens, I work with the Imam and pastor. I've just done an interview with EWTN, so it's going around the world with this message of peace. And what we're doing with meeting the basic needs of all people is where peace begins. If you're hungry, peace is not on your agenda. So absolutely, we need to get together and talk about this.
It's all good. Actually, we go under the premise that the peace is here, and that most of the world's living in peace. Out of 7 billion people, how many people are fighting when we put it all together? Even if you said 500 million, it still leaves 6.5 billion that are just trying to get through the day.
And that's true, but Mattie's message and what I try to promote is that peace is not simply an absence of violence and war. Peace is about being okay with who we are as people, which comes from having your basic needs met. You have to have health care, you have to have food and water, you have to have happiness and hope to know peace, and then end war.
Well, we talked to Nigel before about his ... dash.
Dash. That's the Just Peace Summit. Dash.
And he mentioned, that's sort of like how Winston Churchill signed off, and also has the transcontinental cable information that, and it seems that simple or solvable, that the world's concerns about having enough food in Africa, if we're able to put a transcable connection through, from one part of an ocean to another part, why can't we build a bridge? We have a lot of weed in this country. Why can't we feed the people? We need to. It's the worst thing. There's enough food on planet Earth. We need to manage this place a little better.
It's about balancing the basic needs of all people. There is enough food, enough water, enough health care. There is enough hope. There is enough happiness. There are enough people who want to make a difference. What we need to do is make that difference happen. We need to balance so that everybody's blessings and burdens balance out so that they know life is worthy.
Well, I'm stressed out because there's so much good news, and that's good news.
That is good news.
A lot of good people doing good things.
Yep, peace is possible. 3.dash.
Thanks. You have a website?
Yes, I do. www.mattieonline.com. MattieOnline.com. MattieOnline.com. Thank you. And you can read my plug, Mattie's life story, and a book I just wrote, Messenger, The Legacy of Mattie Stepanek and Heart Songs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You're
Good,
a dancer
good.
and a singer
Yes.
and an entertainer?
Yes. I've been dancing for many, many years since I was 8, many moons ago. So I've been performing with a lot of people, been blessed to travel the world, really live out the dream. So now I'm kind of broadening my horizons and my talents, and my gifts. So I'm into doing the artist thing now. I'm in a girl group. Look forward to, having the world see that. Also doing the acting, also writing on my own movie and a book,
What brings you here?
Well, my friend Ann, a good friend of mine, told me about this event and told me about the gala happening. So I was really excited to just come and see more or less what it's about. So I'm looking forward to seeing the performances and showing love.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Johanna Bennett. Hi, Johanna.
Hi.
What brings you here tonight?
I'm here for my good friend Nile Rodgers, and I come out for him whenever he needs me for the We Are Family Foundation.
Are you involved with the foundation?
I am. I'm on the board of governors.
And what do they do that's special that you feel?
It's funny. I think that basically what the We Are Family Foundation is a tolerance organization. And the 3.dash initiative has become really, really important to me. So we're having incredible success. Our 3.dash kids of the first 2 or 3 years of 3.dash have gone on to do amazing things. One of them has affected something like 3 million people in the UK. I mean, I kind of can't get over how effective it's been. So
They have a lot of support, a lot of people who are doing well in their careers. What are you up to?
What am I up to? Tons of stuff, like too much to just blah 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 about. But
okay.
right now I'm trying to put together a new kind of film festival for New York, and I'm not allowed to say anything else about it other than that. And I promise that I will let you know as soon as I'm ready to announce.
Do you work with your dad at all?
No.
Your
No,
brother's
not really.
involved with him, right?
Yeah, my older half brother manages my father, and the younger one runs Bennett Studios out in Englewood, New Jersey. And my sister opens for my father. My sister's an incredible singer, Antonia Bennett. She's got a Jazzy P out on iTunes right now. Please, everybody, download my sister's Jazzy to PP. It's fantastic.
All I can think of, I listen to your dad a lot. And I can think of when he sang in Radio City, and then I did Fly Me to the Moon without the mic.
Yeah.
I got goose pimples right now.
Yeah, I think that they're planning next year for his 85th birthday, something really big at Radio City and at the Met and at Carnegie Hall. So I think he might, I'm not sure if it's done yet, but I think he looks like he's going to do all 3 venues.
Beautiful. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hi, I'm here with Mo Rocca. Hi, Mo. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Mo, I believe, is quite satirically political. Are you the right Mo Rocca?
There may be another Mo Rocca here, but I will go to the mat with him on who's more satirical.
What does being satirical mean to you?
I don't know. It sounds incredibly pretentious. I think it's just being funny and using SAT words.
What?
That's where that satirical comes from. SAT-irical. Yeah.
Here, we are family. They're a serious organization. Does serious work.
Are you part of the organization?
Actually, no.
All right. Okay.
And I'm doing the show on it, a story on it.
Yeah, okay.
And
Well,
I need to be.
remains to be seen if you will be part of the family, depending on how the story turns out.
Oh, okay.
We're a very exclusive club.
Hey, kebab. All right, well, I've already put 2 out. Nile's already, I don't know, been happy so far. He hasn't kicked me off the air with this stuff. Is that what satirical is?
Oh.
Kind of comment about maybe I won't get in, maybe I will get
Yeah,
in?
I think so, because, I mean, it's sort of ironic that we're talking about We Are a Family Foundation and yet at the same time talking about excluding somebody for not making the grade. But I'd like to think that blood is thicker than water when it comes to the We Are Family Foundation, that you can't be actually disowned from the foundation.
Where can we see you working in another location soon?
You can hear me on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me on NPR, and you can see me on CBS Sunday morning. It's everybody's parents' favorite show.
It's my favorite. I was with CBS. I worked on that show.
Well, I'm on it, so there you go.
I don't get to see it every day. Yes,
okay.
There it is.
Well, every Sunday.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful show.
It is.
In fact, I just interviewed Charles Osgood.
Yeah, he's all right. I love Charlie. He's great.
What a great guy. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Here with Kate Pierson. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
What do you have in your hand?
I have, sort of my ticket, I have the B-52's lunchbox. It's, oh, thank you. And it contains a B-52's t-shirt from our, it's sort of a limited edition t-shirt, and a CD, a signed CD, B-52 CD.
Is this available at your local some store?
No, we just sell it at our merch, at our concerts, at our merchandise table. But we're putting it in the silent auction tonight, and we're also auctioning Cozy Winter Weekend at Lazy Meadow, our retreat in the Catskill Mountains, the Lazy Meadow Motel. And so we're auctioning a weekend there. My partner Monica and I are putting that on the live auction, so it should be very exciting. And I think it's going to include a B-52's concert ticket. I'll give them a tour through Woodstock. You know, there's going to be a lot of perks added.
It's a beautiful thing. A lot of good music.
Yeah.
You like music.
Thank you.
What got you into the music business in general?
I've always wanted to be a singer. Since I was, can remember, that's what I wanted to do. And,
Did your dream come true?
Yes. And I've been doing it. We've been together over 30 years, so still going.
Yeah. A group that has somehow. Since we're good news and we talk about positive things, what has allowed that to happen?
I think that we, really accept each other for who we are. We know each other really well, and I think, we've taken a lot of breaks. Also, we haven't reached for the stars as far as getting to the top of the heap. I think we've just been slow and steady, constantly doing what we love to do, making music and touring. So that's the secret of our success. And I think the whole message of embrace your differences, accept people's diversity, it applies to a group of people too. You have to, be accepting. We write together, so there's a lot of cooperation.
Okay, and your music's fun. Thanks so much.
And we like to give, fun. People have fun and dance.
Thanks. I know that. Your parties. Thank you.
My name is Pastor Dr. James Movil Wuye.
And yours?
I'm Imam Dr. Muhammad Nourain Ashafa from Nigeria.
Okay, congratulations. I'm Reverend Paul Slatkus. I'm an interfaith minister as well. And it's an honor to get to speak with you. We only talk about good news, about people doing nice things in the world. So what you guys do is right in line with our message. So tell us about the honor that you're going to receive tonight, how you feel about it.
Oh, what can I say? To be identified for people doing good things, people of faith. It means there is power in our spirituality, that religion is good, religion is not evil, but when bad people handle religion, they make it evil. So recognizing religious leaders like us by the We Are Family Foundation to us gives us the strength to carry on with this work by using our spirituality to change the world and to make the world one big family.
That's what we are. We're all brothers and sisters. Right. And yourself, Imam?
And for me, it is an acknowledgement that religion is about positivity and it has a spirit of connections. As God has made all but one in different color, in different race, in different species, today the foundation is acknowledging this divinity and according the plurality that is with what is divinity. It shows everything about God is positive, and we have to look the positivity to transform the world.
I love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, brother and pastors. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Norma and Russ and
Bailey.
Bailey. Okay, Ramsey. Hi, how are you all?
Good, thank you. Great night, huh?
Great night. Congratulations to you all for being honored this evening and for the good work that your foundation and your organization and individually that you do. How are you related here?
I'm their daughter.
Come on. Are you serious?
Yes.
What do you think about parents that are do-gooders?
I think it's fabulous. I want to be like them someday.
Okay. And an organization like We Are Family, what do you think?
I think We Are Family is also a fabulous organization. They're doing great things locally and globally around the world.
Fantastic. And how'd you guys get involved?
We actually met Nile and Nancy about 7 years ago, and it was love at first sight. And Nile had newly formed this foundation, and we immediately jumped on board and have not looked back with them.
Your success in business, you like to share, the good that you're doing there with the world around you?
Well, absolutely. I think anybody who's worked hard and has had some good fortune deserves to realize that not everybody has had such good fortune, and so we've done whatever we can to try and make the world a better place.
What does it mean, most watched in Washington? Because you're doing well, I think.
Well, I think we're just trying to just trying to live the golden rule.
All right, that's beautiful. And the good news for you all is what? What's good news for you?
Good news for us is that our family is happy and healthy, and that every day is a day for us.
Peace in the Middle East.
Okay.
That would be good news.
All right. Well, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi, Steven Van Zandt. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you going to be performing tonight?
A little bit. I'm going to play with Jackson Browne, who I am honoring tonight, and who the foundation, of course, is honoring. I'm going to be. That's my job tonight. I can say that happily.
You do a lot of do-good events.
Well, we try to do what one can do. Don't do as many as we used to, but getting busier and busier. But we try. We try.
And how's life overall in general right now for you?
Okay. A bit difficult, like it is for the rest of the country. But we're fighting our way through it.
And when you do good, does that help you, one, feel better about yourself, and it gives you more optimism in life, do you think?
Maybe. I think one just does what one can do. And if you can make things a little bit better, maybe that's a good day,
And what's good news for you?
What's good news? Good news. We haven't had good news in so long, I forgot what it is. I don't know. Good news. Good news is the family's healthy. That's right. The family and friends are healthy, and that's all you can hope for, right?
That's all you can hope for. That's it. Thanks very much.
All right, my friend.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Documentary, which actually launched the We Are Family Foundation that we shot 10 days after 9/11. And it was an effort to try to promote tolerance and to combat hate crimes. And, in fact, I invited Steven to be in it. So,
well, I will say, this is Paul Slack. It's a big honor to be next to Danny Schechter.
Well,
Danny is a legend in the industry for making
and in his own mind
a living legend for making films that are help humankind understand themselves. I literally have, and this is part of the reason why I had to come over and say you, I have a film of yours in my office that you let me borrow one time.
Okay.
It's called Imagine, I believe.
Okay.
And it's on, this is how long I've had it since
Okay.
I've seen you. It's on it's on beta, it's on, what are those things? Cassette.
all right. So let's catch up, okay?
All right, Danny.
Good,
Congratulations.
man.
You're a great
Yeah,
man.
all right.
Okay. I'm here with Ethan Bortnick. Ethan, let me see you play the piano.
We don't have a piano here.
You don't need a piano to play the piano, do you?
I think so.
Let me ask you, when did you start playing the piano? 20 years ago?
No, just 5.
And how old are you now?
I'm 9.
And who inspires you to play the piano? How did you start playing?
How did I start?
Yes.
Well, I was begging my parents for piano lessons, but they were like, nah, you're still in diapers. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I just had a little toy keyboard, and I listened to music on TV, and I just started playing the same thing on the little toy keyboard. And then my parents thought I pressed the demo button, but they were like, no, it's me. And they're like, fine, you can have piano lessons.
All right. Are you going to play tonight?
No, I'm just here to support.
All right. Beautiful. Well, congratulations to you. You're a real gentleman.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear you. Do you have like a place that people can hear your music? Or you have like a website, or are you on tour?
Well, I am on tour, but that's gonna start in February, January. I'm gonna be coming here at the Best Buy Theater, I think in Times Square, I don't know, and February 22nd.
Okay, sir. Thank you. It's a big honor
You're
to talk
welcome.
to you. You're a good man. Okay, I'm here with Sookwon Rockefeller. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good because today I put you and Nile up on Good News Broadcast for when we interviewed you out at the Hamptons Film Festival.
Fantastic.
Our
Thank you
site
so much.
Has never looked so good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And it was for a wonderful movie that you and Nile did, Striking a Chord. Congratulations.
Thank you.
When did you meet him? How did you get involved with
I
working
met
with him?
Nile about 3 years ago, and we started talking about a different project. And thankfully, I just started talking about the idea I had for this film, and he said, if you want to use my song, We Are a Family, please use it. My stepfather was, I think you heard the story, stepped on a landmine and was never the same in the Korean War, and he said, anything I can do to help the soldiers, I'm game, so whatever I can do. So we worked with the foundation, and it's been a great collaborative process.
And you continue to work with We Are Family?
We continue to work with We Are Family. We continue to support We Are Family. I think it's one of the most innovative foundations to look at how to foster global peace and tolerance. So I'm happy to be here tonight.
Super. We want to build a channel about the whole group. You
That's great.
and Nile. It's really good news. A lot of good, real things are happening. That's just not talk. It's real stuff.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm with Rosie Perez. Hi, Rosie. How are you? You're hosting today.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations. You all excited?
I'm very excited.
Good to see you. I'm with Deanna Cohen. Hi, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good. The last time we talked about water, we talked about plastic, and we talked about concerns about those two items out in the Hamptons overlooking Leacock's Bay, I think it was.
It was so beautiful.
It was a gorgeous thing. And your piece of art really it was very big.
Yes.
I can't make such a big piece of art.
That piece is 16 feet long by 10 feet high, and it's called Ocean of Plastic. And I made it with 200 kids, kindergarten through 5th grade, at the International School in Barcelona in May this year. And we did that to teach the kids about how plastic is getting into the ocean, and that we need to learn to actually use other materials rather than throw away plastics and single-use plastics, so that we can protect our oceans and protect the land and protect our human health.
And they're promoting the reality of that situation where out on the ocean, it's football fields worth of plastic. Right?
It is. We're now finding that there are 11 large gyres, which are areas that are spread out of plastic pollution floating in the 5 major oceans in the world. And actually, the organization that I'm one of the co-founders of, Plastic Pollution Coalition, is hosting a TEDx conference. It's coming up in 2 weeks in Los Angeles. It's actually in Santa Monica, California, November 6th, and we're going to be streaming it live, so people can watch it on the internet. And it's called TEDx Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
Okay, fantastic. That's it. Well, you know who we have to blame? We have to blame Dustin Hoffman in The Graduate. I think something he yelled at plastic.
No, it's when that man takes him aside. There's a scene in The Graduate where an older man takes Dustin Hoffman's character aside and says, "Son, I've got one word for you: plastic." And Dustin Hoffman says, "Excuse me?" And he says, "Plastic. It's the future." And plastic is the future, but now we're living in
the future.
And it's time to take a look at what we're doing and really treat plastic as a valuable material, not as a throwaway material.
You got it. All right.
Nice to see you
again. Always
Thanks.
good to see you.
You too.
Thank you. What's your website?
The website's www.plasticpollutioncoalition.org.
Okay. Congratulations. Keep it up.
Thanks. Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you again. Okay, we're here with Jackson Browne. Hello,
Hi.
Jackson.
Hi.
I got to move over a little bit.
Yeah, get in the. We need you in the light.
Keep writing songs about justice. Justice. What is it about justice? That's not sometimes
Well,
just.
justice is a matter of access to resources and opportunity. You know, without those, justice is a pretty empty idea. You know, if you can talk about justice. Justice becomes merely punitive unless people have the access to the tools to become prosperous.
What are some of the songs that you're going to perform tonight, right?
Yeah.
I hope?
Yeah.
What are you going to perform tonight at a, We Are Family
I'm
event?
playing Lives in the Balance, which is, I think, the song that sort of is most connected to why I may be given this distinction. But also, I'm not the best judge of which of my songs are the most of the most value, but it's really a treat to have someone like Nile sort of curate the set. So Nile Rodgers picked these 4 songs to represent, and not only to represent why I'm being given this award, but this distinction. I don't even think of it as an award, but also because it's the music he wanted to play, which is like being given the highest compliment I think you can
Right
give.
now, are you working on a song that has a good line in it that you like?
Yeah.
That you shouldn't probably share at this moment.
No, it's
Until
such
the
a good
song is
line
up.
that if I give it to you,
Yeah, right.
it could somebody else could grab it.
You're 100% right. That is true. How's life in general for you?
Things are good. I just finished a lot of work. I'm sort of looking forward to a period of less touring and more recording, and so.
Your wildest moments of when you think you've come up with some of your most creative juices was where?
It happens on the freeway. It happens in the shower. It happens in conversation, when my mind drifts, and I should be listening to, but I'm listening to my inner voice. It's creative impulse happens at the most unlikely times, and so. But I'm not one of those people that always has a pen and will, more and more. But then I'm left with these piles and piles of paper and things I can't even read. But yeah, no, you have to make time for it. And but really, it's a phrase or an idea will happen at the most surprising times.
Last question, because I know you got to get in there. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me? Well, it's good. This foundation is good news to me. The work of We Are Family Foundation is good news for all of us, because it really, we all know how much fun music is and what music means to every culture in the world, and we have a role in the world because of the music that we've given the world. I mean, there are jazz fans. If you go to Mali, they'll talk about James Brown. If you go to, Europe, they want to talk about, American jazz. And so, in a way, I mean, we didn't make that, we can say that that's an American thing, that we invented it. Really, we made it up out of stuff that we got from Europe, from South America, from Jewish culture, from Arab culture, from Africa. The stuff that we made our American music out of, it came from all over the world, and we have an opportunity to give back to the rest of the world. And rather than think of ourselves as the pinnacle of, because of our great wealth, and I think it's a good idea to recognize our connectedness, and that's where We Are Family is. I mean, that's what they're doing, and that's what an event like tonight is potentially good news for everybody.
Okay, I always usually say something like, "Amen, A women." Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.